Jack Elam was born William Scott Elam on November 13, 1918, in Miami, Arizona. Growing up during the Great Depression and amid the cultural shifts of the 1920s and 1930s, Elam's early life demanded resilience and determination. His childhood took a dramatic turn when he lost sight in his left eye during a fight in grade school. Rather than diminishing him, the injury became a defining feature, his trademark squint, that would later make him instantly recognizable on screen. Embracing this unique look, Elam transformed what many might have considered a flaw into a defining aspect of his persona. Before acting, he led a multifaceted life, studying accounting at Santa Monica Junior College. He worked as a bookkeeper and auditor for a variety of companies, gaining both financial expertise and early exposure to Hollywood life. These experiences shaped Elam's discipline and grounded approach, setting the stage for a career that would span decades and genres. Entering Hollywood, Jack Elam did not arrive in Hollywood until his 30s, but his distinctive appearance and presence made him an instant standout. By the late 1940s and early 1950s, casting directors recognized his potential as a character actor, particularly for villains and outlaws. His lazy eye, rugged features, and gravelly voice made him the perfect fit for gritty westerns and crime dramas. Films such as Rawhide, 1951, and High Noon, 1952, established him as a reliable supporting actor capable of creating tension and menace effortlessly. Audiences could sense danger simply when Elam appeared on screen, making him one of the most memorable character actors of the era. His ability to convey intimidation without overacting allowed him to dominate scenes even in small roles. By embracing typecasting, Elam turned a niche into a signature, transforming what could have been a limitation into a career-defining asset that endeared him to directors and viewers alike. From villain to comedic talent, by the 1960s and 1970s, Jack Elam began to expand beyond his menacing roles, showing a flair for comedy that few expected. He transitioned into lighter fare while still retaining the essence of his rugged persona, creating memorable performances that combined humor and menace. Notable appearances in films like Support Your Local Sheriff, 1969, and Support Your Local Gunfighter, 1971, highlighted his timing and expressiveness. Perhaps most famously, Elam appeared in Mel Brooks' Blazing Saddles, 1974, delivering a cameo that demonstrated his comedic range. His performances proved that he was more than a typecast villain. He could reinvent himself and captivate audiences across genres. This versatility allowed him to connect with new generations of viewers who might have known him for comedy rather than Western grit. Elam's ability to balance intimidation with humor became a hallmark of his enduring appeal, and showcased his understanding of both timing and audience expectation. Television's success. Television became another platform where Jack Elam thrived. He appeared in countless Western shows, including Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Cheyenne, and Have Gun. Will Travel, becoming a familiar face to American audiences. Later, he co-starred in series like Alias Smith and Jones, bringing his unique presence to television as reliably as he did on film. In the 1980s, younger audiences enjoyed him in the comedy series Easy Street, where his role alongside Lonnie Anderson and Julie Harris highlighted his capacity for warmth and humor. Television allowed Elam to evolve as an actor, transitioning from menacing outlaw to lovable, eccentric character. Across decades, his performances demonstrated a remarkable adaptability, appealing to multiple generations. This long-term presence on television not only broadened his fan base, but reinforced his status as one of Hollywood's most versatile and recognizable character actors, blending menace, humor, and charm effortlessly. Personal life and marriages off-screen. Jack Elam was known as a warm, witty, and down-to-earth man, a stark contrast to the intimidating characters he played. His personal life included 2 significant marriages. His first, to Jean-Louise Hadjert in 1937, lasted 24 years, until her tragic death from colon cancer in January 1961. Jean had been a grounding influence during Elam's formative years and early acting career, providing support and stability. Just 7 months after her passing, he married Margaret M. Jennison, who would become a steadfast partner for over 4 decades. Margaret stood by him through the peaks and valleys of Hollywood life, supporting his career as he worked long hours on set. Their marriage, lasting 42 years, reflected a deep bond built on companionship, loyalty, and mutual respect. This enduring relationship contrasted sharply with his on-screen persona, highlighting the private warmth, stability, and devotion that defined his personal life, even as audiences marveled at his cinematic villainy. The art of villainy. Jack Elam became Hollywood's quintessential villain, his squint, rugged face, and gravelly voice establishing a persona instantly recognizable to audiences. Yet behind the tough exterior, Elam was highly professional, bringing precision and depth to each role. Directors trusted him to enhance scenes without overshadowing the leads, and he thrived in ensemble casts. His career spanned over 200 films and television programs, with performances ranging from threatening outlaws to eccentric comedic characters. This ability to inhabit both darkness and humor showcased his understanding of storytelling and timing. Elam's talent lay in his subtlety. He could convey menace without dialogue and comedy without force. His skill ensured that whether he was scaring or amusing, audiences remembered him. By embracing the roles Hollywood offered, he created a career built on versatility, professionalism, and a keen awareness of his strengths. Jack Elam's opinions on fellow actors. Despite his warm personality, Jack Elam was candid about the actors he disliked most. Over the years, he developed personal and professional grievances that reflected both temperament and on-set behavior. Among the 6 he reportedly disliked most was Gary Cooper, whose aloofness and perceived superiority irritated Elam. John Wayne, while admired for charisma, was seen as domineering and ego-driven. Marlon Brando frustrated him with unpredictable improvisation, which Elam considered disruptive. Steve McQueen's insistence on controlling stunts and scenes clashed with Elam's great collaborative nature. Kirk Douglas's intensity and ambition created tension in ensemble settings, and Elizabeth Taylor, though talented, could be mercurial and demanding, testing patience. Elam's candid critiques highlight the complex dynamics behind Hollywood's glamorous facade, showing that even respected actors could provoke strong personal reactions when professionalism and collaboration were perceived to be compromised. Legacy and final years. Jack Elam passed away on October 20th, 2003, at his home in Ashland, Oregon, from congestive heart failure at age 82. His death marked the end of an extraordinary career and the conclusion of a long, loving marriage to Margaret. Elam left behind a legacy as one of Hollywood's most versatile character actors, admired for both his memorable screen presence and his warmth off-screen. From menacing villains to comedic eccentrics, he captivated audiences across generations, leaving a body of work that remains iconic in westerns and beyond. His candid observations about fellow actors and his devotion to family and friends revealed the humanity behind the persona. Jack Elam's life demonstrates the enduring power of professionalism, adaptability, and authenticity, reminding us that an actor's greatest legacy can extend beyond the screen to the kindness, humor, and integrity they share with the world around them.